Hey everyone, welcome to your weekend update. This is going to be for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Alright, quick reminder as usual, you guys, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. Also remember, personal readings are available. My email's in the description below. Also, took the dates off my readings. Because I feel like they're timeless messages that will always be there for you. I created a playlist to try to make it a little easier for you guys to search through videos that you feel guided to. That way you don't have to go through every single video. You can go to the playlist and feel where you're guided to from there. Alright, you guys. Let's go ahead and get this started. We're going to do Gemini first. Just getting myself situated here. Okay. Wow, my first two videos I feel like were super blurry, and this one seems super clear to me. Alright, you guys, sorry, I'm just, okay. Here we go. Gemini. Let's get some weekend messages for my Geminis. Alright, Gemini, you have the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. And Libra. Some weekend messages for Libra, please. So for those of you that don't know, when I do my element signs video, I usually draw 3 cards for all the elements first, and then we'll go into each sign after I draw the 3 cards for each one. And we'll pull some more cards. Alright, so Libra, you have, I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. And Aquarius, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Alright, so starting with Gemini. Gemini, we start your reading with, the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Alright, we have the Four of Swords with the Seven of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So, Gemini, with the Four of Swords here, there is a feeling that you know is temporary. And I feel like you're not afraid of it, knowing that it's only temporary. Bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Wands. And with this is the feeling of stiff competition, but also gaining victory. And as long as you're able to take the courage and put in that time and energy. Trusting your intuition, Gemini. Bottom of the deck is difficulty. No matter what difficulty you're going through, you still need to trust your intuition. Underneath the intuition card is the defeat card and the feeling of stress. But I feel like this is because you're very empathetic. And I feel like once you're able to realize that, where this negative feelings of stress and defeat are coming from, those are because you're feeling other people's energy. And with the bottom of the deck, there is the difficult feeling, but underneath that is work, which means, you know, it's going to take work for you to really be able to trust in the universe and to trust in yourself and trust in whatever it is that you believe in, to guide you and keep you on the right path. Just trust your intuition and know that when you're feeling this unnecessary stress or this unnecessary fear and you don't know where it's coming from, it's coming from you being an empath and you feeling other people's energy. And you really just got to find a way to recognize that so that you're able to balance it and continue to be the caring, loving person that you are, but also be able to trust your own intuition when it comes to yourself. You take on everyone else's energy, it can really block you from finding your own meaning in your own way. So don't let yourself be too consumed with other people's situation. And if that is who you are, and if that is who you want to be, if you want to be this full-time empath where you really can feel what other people are feeling and you are guided to help them through it, you have to make sure that you're keeping yourself strong while you're feeling those feelings, because what help are you going to be to them if you're allowing yourself to feel discouraged and fearful and all these things they're feeling? Only allow yourself to really feel what other people are going through and using your empath powers if you're able to keep yourself strong and be inspirational for them. Guidance. Trust that you're being guided. Trust that you're being guided to a place where ultimately you will be able to find your abundance. Excuse me, but have patience. You know, there are going to be burdens. There are going to be things that you go through that are really testing your inner strength and seeing how you're able to use these transformations that you go through to get yourself closer to happiness and peace. Sometimes I feel like when we overly worry about other people, it's really because there's some internal healing within ourselves that needs to be done. Yep. You have the death card here, transformation. There is a need for a transformation right now for you. The need of letting go of something. Like I was saying earlier, I really get a strong sense of the need to let go of over worrying about other people's drama and other people's stress. And acknowledge that if you find yourself doing that, it can be because there's some internal healing that needs to be done with you. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ways card. This is the need for a choice. This is two of something coming together or two of something coming apart, depending on your situation and what your situation calls for. whether or not it's in need of coming together with someone or separating yourself from someone. True love. Gemini, this is the romance of a lifetime. But you do have the red flags card on the bottom, so I feel like that's only for some of you. For some of you, when you hear this true love card, you automatically are thinking that this particular person that you're dealing with is the one, even though there's a lot of stress surrounding them. So for those of you, this is where you need to pay attention to the red flags. Remember, there are going to be signs cautioning you. If you want to get to this true love, you've got to be able to allow yourself to be able to walk away from someone when you need to. You do have make the effort card here underneath to pay attention to the red flags. I feel like this is for those of you that need to move on from someone. You need to make that effort for yourself. Yes, underneath the make the effort card is a separation card. Time apart from your partners on the horizon, so that you two can separate and grow, because together it was stagnant. There was no growing. If anything, there was falling back, and the two of you needed to separate so that you could grow and find happiness. Remember to stay optimistic about your love life. So for others of you who aren't dealing with someone where there's a lot of red flags and there's nothing but good vibes and good feelings, there's a strong magnetic connection here. There's a strong magnetic attraction here between the two of you. And the cards are saying to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay. Next is Libra. Libra, we start your reading off with, I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. All right, I just dropped some cards. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Nice. I'm not going to keep it because there's a lot of other cards here too. All right. So let's go ahead and keep on shuffling. All right, Libra, Ace of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. So Libra, with the Ace of Swords here, there is this new feeling of love. There is this sense of victory when it comes to love, like we were saying. I feel like a lot of my Libras are moving on from their past and leaving their past behind them. And this is now allowing them to really connect with love in a whole different way than they ever have been able to. With the Seven of Pentacles here, this is knowing that things, reminding yourself that things take time to develop. There are going to be times where you need to reevaluate the situation, make different choices. But you got to be willing to put in that effort and that hard work. Oh. Too many cards. Indecision, not Libra. Feeling indecisive. Some of you, this has to do with work. For others of you, this could be dealing with someone who you might be feeling is trying to seduce you. And again, we have the reevaluation card here, the Four of Shells coming up. So there is a need to reevaluate that situation, because for some of you, there is someone that you're dealing with that is not being genuine. And remember, you have the power to walk away and not allow that person to consume you with their negativity. For some of you, there's a possibility here of moving. This could be with work or any kind of situation really, but I do feel strong moving when it comes to work. Some of you do feel fearful about it. You feel like you don't want to sacrifice something, but there is this feeling of competition, so it is kind of motivating you to make these changes or to make this move. But just have patience and have hope and have courage. Allow yourself to see things from every perspective, and just trust in the universe, trust in yourself. All right, Libra. We have the isolation card that just came out and the aloneness card that just came out. Some of you might need to take some time away from the noise and really, this is for those of you that feel indecisive about something. Just take some time alone and spend some quiet time just relaxing and making sure that you're letting go, like we started the reading off in the beginning, letting go of the past, not letting the past hold you back. Because some of you, that's what I feel like is happening here. This indecision is because it's the past holding you back. You need to let go of that past. You have the adventure card on the bottom of the deck. There is a need for this adventure, whatever that is to you. There are going to be some postponements. There are going to be times whenever you're going to feel like you're the outsider, but ultimately this situation is going to lead to success. And if you want to be able to find how to get there, like we were talking about in the beginning, number one, letting go of the past and really taking the time to quiet out the noise and have some quiet time to yourself so you could really reflect on everything. Ultimately, this is just about going with the flow if you want to achieve your dreams and having the courage to have understanding. All right, you've got the birds with the tower at the bottom of the deck. We were just talking about isolation, taking some time to yourself. With the tower card in this deck, this is also about isolation, solitude. But this can also be about, I know we were talking about a possible move for a job. So this is also about some type of office job, a corporation, a hierarchy of people. But basically, what the cards really want you to focus on is just staying structured, having boundaries, and making sure that you set rules for yourself. With the bird card here, this is two of something coming together. This could be for some of you a negotiation over the phone. But this could also mean some gossip and chitter chatter with each other, figuring things out. Let your friends help you. Bottom of the deck is the religious factors card. So Libra, don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help if you need it. No matter what it is, big or small, doesn't matter. You know, don't be afraid to reach out and ask someone for a helping hand, because there are people around you that are definitely willing to. And if you find yourself not being surrounded by people like that, I get a feeling here, just open your eyes, and I feel like you're forgetting some people that would be willing to help you in a second. And like I said, bottom of the deck is the religious factors card. So your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. For some of you, there is a need to release your ex if you want to be able to find passion within a new relationship. Okay? All right. And next we have Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. So we start your reading out with, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can get to work. So Aquarius, right off the bat, I get a feeling like you're willing to sacrifice what your idea of happiness is so that you can find it. I feel like a lot of my Aquariuses feel that in the past, you know, they really had an idea of what they were looking for, what made them happy, and ultimately ended up feeling not happy and unsatisfied. You have the Hermit card here. This is the need to do some deep inner soul searching. So for those of you that don't already feel this first card, where you feel like you're ready to embrace peace within and surrender whatever it is the outcome that you expect, and you're ready to really allow the universe to get to work for you and trust in the universe. If you don't find yourself accepting that, you got to turn to this Hermit card and take some time being alone, doing some soul searching and looking for some inner guidance. Bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Wands here, and this is about stiff competition. This is wanting a victory, but needing to have the courage first and putting the energy in it to achieve it. So for some of my Aquariuses, you know, you're letting go of your expectations of the outcome, but you still have an idea of the overall thing that you want to achieve ultimately. And to be able to get there, you need to spend this time doing some soul searching, spending some time alone, not pushing anything before it's ready. The Challenger. You've got the Challenger here. Underneath the Challenger is the Messenger. And understanding. Difficulty understanding. So Aquarius, what I want you to do this weekend is I want you to take the time to really learn how to see things from every perspective, to understand other people's feelings, even if they're not yours. But understanding where that comes from. There is a need to sacrifice and let something go here if you want to reach the feeling of fulfillment. You do need to be careful with any type of obsession, because ultimately that's only going to bring you sorrow. And for those of you that do find yourself obsessing over anything, you need to change that if you want to achieve this victory. Like I was talking about a couple seconds ago, the need for understanding other people's feelings, even if they're not yours. Allow yourself to get in touch with your empathetic side, okay? You know, be generous. Try not to be so possessive, and just have balance, because ultimately that's gonna bring you the victory that you're looking for. Which ultimately I feel like in all of us is peace, love, happiness, understanding, you know, all those beautiful things. And we can't achieve those things if we're being selfish. Dealing with some fighting here, Pisces. This could be with yourself or with others. Whatever this situation is for you, there is a need for patience, not allowing yourself to be a part of that drama, because ultimately it's just going to burden you. Have patience to get through it. Know that you are your own source. You are in charge of your own happiness, and ultimately look at everything as an experience. You know, don't be afraid of postponements. Know that they're happening for a reason. For some of you, I do see some fighting with friends over different thoughts and different opinions. But ultimately, I feel like this conversation, if it can be dealt with in a mature way, I feel like you both are going to really grow from it. And like I said, having more understanding of why someone else feels the way that they do, instead of trying to make someone see and feel things the way that you do. Just respect and appreciate the fact that they are who they are, and they are going through their own experience, and we can all celebrate ourselves as individuals. Ooh, look at that. You got the Sun card. Bottom of the deck is the Gentleman. For those of you dealing with any kind of masculine energy, whether this is you or someone else, I'm feeling like things are definitely going to begin to look up for them. They're reaching a point of joy and happiness and enlightenment, letting go of their ego, putting their feelings out in the open, basically shining their own inner light. Some of you, I feel like you're going to be in the actual spotlight, but this is going to be a great feeling of satisfaction for you. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Bottom of the deck, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Underneath that, express your love. For some of you, I feel like there's financial issues that are a factor in your love life right now, but I feel like that's going to be over very soon. Underneath the chemistry card, you have you deserve love, you are lovable. Some of you are dealing with a past life relationship. All right, I'm going to pull a Winged Enchantment Oracle deck for all of my air signs. There we go, we got the Lark. Alright. I am Lark, the endearing song of the soul. I am voice. I am the wandering bard. I am everything resonates through sound. I will teach you to use your words and how to make them magic. I will give you a purpose for everything you utter. I will give you a clear intent for every expression you release. Everything you say permeates the cosmos. I am the chant that awakens. I am the mantra that focuses thought. I am the love ballad and the victory song. I am here to free your voice and show you how to direct it towards your destiny. You have kept quiet too long. It's time to awaken your senses. Speak with clarity and intent. Express with depth and purpose. Pay close attention as your words reverberate around you. You are in tune with the cosmos. You are manifestation. You are harmony. You are Lark. Beautiful. All right, you guys, I hope that helped. Thank you guys all for being here. I love you all. I really appreciate you all. Again, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you next time.